Shazam!
Hi everybody, and happy Valentine's Day, assuming this video comes out on time. Fuck man, we've got a doozy for you today. It's a movie that we've both been ignoring purposefully for a very long time.
Very long time.
And this movie actually came out on Valentine's Day.
Do you know where this came from?
Yeah, it was Twilight fan fiction.
Yes, that was turned into a whole book.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Let's see how many shades Grey really has. Is it really 50? I'm going to be disappointed if there's only 49.
Yo, this color palette, man, this is so, like, I know it's for 50 Shades of Grey, but I'm like, literal, just a grayish color palette.
Yo,
like, everything is, it's like Man of Steel.
You know one thing I would have done that I think would actually make a lot of sense? Like, I would have had all the scenes from his perspective be gray like that, both the scenes of her perspective be vibrant as shit.
Well, it's a little bit more vibrant than
it is, but like it's not enough of a difference. Like, I feel like if you like really made a huge contrast between the two scenes belonging to each of these people, intercutting back and forth, I think that'd be more effective.
I feel they should have done that with BVS too, like, because it was just all like a dark color palette. I'm like, you could have made Batman's were a little more darker, and then
Superman should be brighter.
And exactly, that would be the nice contrast right there. Like, you see where she's dressed, bro? Paisley?
Yeah.
In that? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she is wearing, like, old lady clothing.
She dresses worse than Amy from Big Bang Theory, dude. And that's saying something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. I'm not saying just like a slut, but, like, come on. Gray House? It's a business building called House?
Yeah. Where...
Whatever, like, so this
like, that doesn't sound like a bit, like, that doesn't sound like the kind of place that you see in a skyscraper. That sounds like a fucking coffee shop.
Exactly, Grey House. That sounds like a fucking manor or some shit. Really? I mean, really? The most forceful.
You alright?
Yeah, this bitch, this lady knows to learn how to fall.
Anastasia Steele. Miss Kavanaugh has the flu, so she asked me to...
Oh, Anastasia Steele? Anastasia Steele? That's her name? Can you not choose a more porn star name in Anastasia Steele? I've seen reviews, but honestly, I never caught their name. I never caught their name. I never caught the names. I just know it's trash. But really, Anastasia Steele is her name?
Oh my god.
Anastasia, can you choose?
I was not mentally prepared for this.
Anastasia Steele, bro? That's the name.
Oh,
can you go with a more name? Her name is Anastasia Steele.
At this point, her last name might as well be Lust.
Yeah, Anastasia Steele.
She'd probably like this. Fuck, man, this.
Come on with fucking with a chastity belt on a stripper pole.
Yeah, like that sounds like a dominatrix name.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, let's put a gag ball in your fucking mouth, dude, and it's gonna swaddle. I mean, like, you might as well. Like, that's the worst foreshadowing I've ever seen.
God.
You're studying journalism as well.
No, English lit.
It reminds me of Jupiter Ascending, where they literally named the character Jupiter Jones.
Jupiter Jones. But that name was more fun than this shit, though.
Yeah, it is.
Anastasia Steele, kidding me?
Anastasia Steele.
As I said, I only have 10 minutes. Please, have a seat, Mr.
Wow, how small is this guy's penis? This guy's office is fucking humongous.
He's overcompensating so goddamn much.
Whenever you will.
So this is for the special graduation issue of the student newspaper.
Yes, I'm giving the commencement address at this year's ceremony.
You are?
Why did you ask?
I know. You are very young to have amassed such an empire. To what do you owe?
To what do I owe my success?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yes.
Business is about people. And I've always been good at people. What motivates them, what incentivizes them, what inspires them.
Maybe you're just lucky.
What does your business even do?
I've always found that the harder I work, the more luck.
We'd like to know about the business that he has.
Yeah,
this guy's just rich.
Did he make his money off of technology?
Well, we'll find out.
Maybe.
We'll find out.
What if we don't? What if we don't? That'd be fucking hilarious.
We'll destroy this film in two.
Seem to have. The key to my success has been in identifying talented individuals and harnessing their efforts.
So you're a control freak?
So he uses people basically for his own gain.
Mm-hmm.
So he is a real billionaire. That's what a lot of them do. They're shrewd motherfuckers who take advantage of a whole bunch of people and have them do their work for them, and makes a lot of money off of them. A lot of people have done. All the greats have done it. People like Bill Gates has done it many times. And other people.
Yeah, it's common
practice.
practice.
Exercise control in all things, Miss Steele. Been in identifying talented individuals and harnessing their efforts.
So you're a control freak?
Oh, I exercise control in all things, Miss Steele.
Wow, could you be less creepy with that, please?
Okay.
I mean, they're already starting the shit.
Your company is involved primarily in the telecommunications sector, yet
Okay.
you also invest in numerous agricultural projects, including several in Africa. Is that
so? He's just like a corporate fuck. He's a Captain Neville from corporate, the show.
Yeah, he just does shit.
Just has everything. He just does everything.
Okay.
It's every sector. So he's like.
I say he's like if Walmart was a person.
Yeah, word.
that you feel passionate about? Feeding the world's poor?
It's smart business.
I don't know enough about it. I just wonder if perhaps your heart might be a bit bigger than you want to let on.
There's some people who say that I don't have a heart at all.
Why would they say that?
Because they know me well.
So he's not a good guy.
He's a dick.
Do you have any interests outside of work?
I enjoy various physical pursuits.
You're unmarried. Oh, you were adopted at age 4.
It's a matter of public record. You have an actual question, Miss Steele.
Yeah.
It's getting mighty personal.
Are you gay?
Wow. Because he's single, he's automatically gay?
Mr. Gray, Kate can be a little
Intrusive.
curious.
What about you? Why did you ask me something that you want to know?
Earlier you said that there are some people who know you well. Why do I get the feeling that that is not true? I'm gonna make a sandwich. Do you want one? No, thanks.
You have to admit he's ridiculously hot.
I'm sure if you are attracted to that sort of human, then
The hot type of human?
That sort of human?
Yeah,
What?
Are you fucking alien? I like their place, by the way. This is really nice.
Oh.
This fucking creep! What?
It looks like he went to her work just to see her.
Exactly. Why do I go to Billy have to do this shit for? Serial killer much? Ted Bundy?
Do you stock cable ties?
cable ties, yes, we do. I can show you if you want.
Please lead the way, Miss Steele.
Just Anna.
No, Miss Steele sounds sexy. That's why he's calling Miss Steele.
Mm-hmm.
He's prepping you up. BDSM.
Is that it?
Masking tape.
Are you redecorating?
No.
We have 2-inch and 1-inch. But the truly self-respecting handyman will have both in his toolbox.
Of course you will.
It's rare to find a connoisseur these days. Do you want anything else?
Yes. Rope.
Red flag. All these items are red flags.
That's impressive.
I mean,
You're Girl Scout.
this guy's the creepiest guy ever.
Rope, tape, cable ties. You're the complete serial killer.
Not today.
Good? Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
They should have been a fucking rat hole right now.
Oh my god. This is way too
That's an expensive crib, son.
Why did she have more sexual tension with her friend than her love interest?
That'd be interesting. Why not? Fuck it.
But I know they're not going that route, so it's just annoying.
Exactly the right amount.
All over my face.
But I actually feel tension here.
That's what I'm saying. She has more sexual tension for her best friend than she does for her fucking love interest.
It's like they're trying to force sexual tension between two characters that are non-existent within the writing and within their performance.
Even then, like, you can tell that they're just not that into each other.
They're not.
She's drunk. Oh, I thought she was gonna message him. Nah, she's too drunk to do that.
But there's no reason for her to be interested in this guy. I mean, like,
Also,
she expressed no interest in the guy before.
Also, when was this movie made?
2015.
Why is she using a flip phone?
What, does it take place in 05 or some shit? This may be a period piece.
It took me a second.
This may be a period piece.
It took me a second, but man, I know, so I'm like, why does she have that?
Maybe she's that fucking poor.
Maybe. Maybe she had to make some serious sacrifice to live in that crib.
I mean, like, why is she obsessed with this guy? She doesn't even like the guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, this is me. Sending back your expensive books because I already have copies of those. Thanks, though, for the kind gesture.
You're welcome.
Jester.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm in line because I have to pee really bad.
Anastasia, have you been drinking?
Yeah?
I have, Mr. Fancy Pants.
You hit the hell on the nail.
I mean, then head right on the nail.
Listen to me. I want you to go home right now.
You're so bossy. Anna,
Let's go for...
Why did this guy get over to her to go home? You're not her father, nigga. What? It's not your girl, nigga. What you doing is touching her like that?
Yeah.
What these guys get over in this film by being so aggressive, son?
Facts. They're so goddamn forward. It's like, wow.
Oh, no, Jose.
She's saying no. What is wrong with you?
Dude, she said no.
How did he get there so quick?
Oh my god, he Batman?
Superman, man, the way he must have flew there.
No, he was Cheetah.
Cheetah. Oh my god, this fucking guy. She just capitulating like so. Oh my god.
Good morning, Anastasia.
Anastasia Steele.
How you feeling?
Better than I deserve.
Okay, so all of a sudden you have self-loathing issues now? The fuck? Where'd that come from?
They put me to bed. You undressed me?
I didn't have much
All this came from an interview. What the fuck is going on here? Like, how does the interview turn into this? I don't understand the correlation. It's like shit is just happening.
Yeah, it is, and also he flat out just undressed her for no reason. Why did he bother to do that? Like, it's not like her clothes are damp or anything, you know? Like, you didn't have to remove them.
Oh my god, this guy's a rapist and a murderer. Very neat playroom.
Yeah. Like, incredibly neat.
Wow, that's not perverted at all. Somebody's really into BDSM.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you need to make sure somebody, if you're going to make them do something like this, you're going to make sure they're down with it.
Yeah. Fuck, man, this is scary.
Do women do this to you, or do you...
I do this to women.
Of course.
Women who want me to.
Basics are freaks. But a lot of women won't be down to do it. They just do it because he's him.
Yeah.
So only reason he's getting with any of this.
You're a sadist?
I'm a dominant.
What does that mean?
What does sadist have to
I
do
want
with
you
being
willingly surrender
dom?
yourself to me.
Well, I can see the confusion, because being a sadist means you enjoy seeing others in pain.
Cliche.
So I can kind of see where she would jump to that conclusion.
How...
Not necessarily.
Pretty
They're not.
presumptuous.
No, it is. Like, they're not strictly the same thing. You can be very much one without the other.
I'll punish
He never sleeps in. Certainly not at this hour. Unless, of course, he's ill, is he? Ah.
you. Sorry, Mr. Gray.
He has a bitch over him.
She.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting pussy.
Trying to avoid it. The very least you can do
Yeah.
is call me.
He's a bitch tied up in the back.
Correct name, which would be Mum.
Hi.
Why are you introducing yourself?
Yeah, who told you was going to do that?
Yeah.
He's not his girl. He just literally told you last night he's not down with that love shit, bro. So the audacity of people in this movie, in this film, it just astonishes me, man. This is an important, pivotal scene in the movie, Nick. It's contract time.
Yeah. Contract time.
Well, that's a hell of a sack, Miss Steele.
And it gets to the sequel's even worse.
Business meeting.
The sequel's even worse than it. The sequel's even worse than this shit. And you probably gonna watch them next year.
Brad, probably.
And this Gary reviews, we released them a lot sooner.
Is this legally binding?
The first splash of color in this scene is the contract scene.
Impressive.
Well, of course. That's the sex scene. That's the sexiest scene in the movie.
Yeah.
Business meetings.
Yeah, signing contracts.
Who has a
Miss Steele.
But seriously, who likes a business room like that?
like who has a business room with like red
Facts.
with red
I know.
LEDs and some shit? Like who does that shit?
I would love to, if I got rich, I would love to do that just to see how people would react.
Yeah, it's
like I would do that just to fuck with people. Not to fuck with people. Get me.
Page 1. Strike out my old address and replace with a new one.
An oversight. Duly noted.
Page 3, section 1520. The submissive shall submit to any sexual activity demanded by the dominant and shall do so without hesitation or argument.
Okay, so now she has backbone now. It's like 30 minutes ago, she's like, yeah.
This is, her characterization is so inconsistent. Like,
Yes,
what the
sir.
fuck is happening?
And now she's calling shots.
I
Get
know.
the fuck out of here, son. Like, the person who wrote this story has no idea on how to write a story.
Facts. Like, what the hell?
She is she's writing literally cream her panties, and she's getting to minds of all these soccer moms when they fucking period. And they all, same thing with Lucifer, that's their fucking audience.
I know
so
it is.
And they get support.
It's literally the Twilight audience.
Yeah, it's the Twilight audience.
The Twilight audience is literally the audience of all three of this shit.
Yes. He's PMSing fucking soccer moms, yo. In a valley somewhere. Like, they just don't love it at home, and their husbands is out doing what, or either they're divorced. Let's say made for divorce soccer moms, man, who believe in love and happiness.
Sexually repressed soccer moms who never got to live their lives.
Yes, it's exactly what it's made for. Exactly what it's made for. Exactly what it's made for.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what it's made for.
Turn to page 5, appendix 3, soft limits.
With you.
Find anal fisting.
I'm all ears.
Anal fisting. Hey. Yo, it gets freaky. That's like next level. Imagine me try to do it on screen.
Strike.
And I literally just try to portray it. Like, that would be crazy.
It would.
That makes it. If you
no.
If you do BDSM, do BDSM.
She just struck it from the record.
Strike out vaginal fisting too.
Yeah, that's even worse. That's a sacred place.
Yeah, she
Same
says.
page. Is the use of sex toys acceptable to the submissive? Vibrators okay. Dildos fine.
You know, good character development for her in the beginning. She's like a virgin, but she's obsessed with sex. She watched like a lot of porn and a lot of freaky shit. Like, that would make more sense. Or, like she's dreaming about, you know what I mean? Like, and maybe when she does try to have sex with somebody, she's not interested because she's lacking something that she doesn't know she wants.
We should see her like it should have been like that guy, a friend who had the thing where like they should have been like kind of a couple, but they fuck and she wasn't really into it because it was too vanilla. Like, wasn't what she was expecting.
That's good character development.
You
don't understand that. She's just a regular chick with no development around it at all.
No personality at all.
She's a 4.0 student. They go to school, and she went to interview this guy, and this guy stalked her, and all of a sudden they're in this sexual relationship with some domestic.
And she's pretty shy, except for all the parts where she's not.
Yeah, especially the contract scenes. That's when she shows backbone.
Yeah, it's like
I will not do anal fisting. No anal fisting. Bring the lawyers in. We will not do that. Yeah, real fucking kissing her neck slowly, caressing her.
You know, for as non-romantic as you say your sex is, this looks pretty romantic.
It's like friends and benefits.
They struck quite the
Ooh,
blow.
sexy scene. Die play underneath a family dinner. Oh my god, it's gonna be so sexy.
Under the table.
Georgia. Which one?
I'd rather watch Arnold Schwarzenegger having an orgasm than this.
Anna, please. It's you that's changing me.
Let me touch you. Let me.
You're breaking a contract. You're trying to get sued? You're trying to get sued? What's wrong with her?
Please get sued. That'd be way more interesting.
Are they burns?
I had a rough start in life. That's all you need to know.
Yes, in a mansion. A big, huge mansion.
He has a mansion in a dark, tragic backstory.
Tragic.
No. It's so sad. So mysterious and dark.
Sad.
Morning. Should be home. It's just right here.
Oh, no, I'm supposed to be the coach.
Oh, we must have been upgraded. Good morning.
Yes, it's Christian. He's rich.
Mm-hmm.
His submissives never rides coach. What is up with her flip phone, bro?
I know.
Live in the
It's
modern
so
times.
weird.
The first time?
Color. It's not even vibrant, but it's so beautiful.
We ain't compare the shit we really been watching.
Facts.
You see the green radiate off of the trees.
Oh,
What? What is it?
Okay, that's incredibly creepy.
he's here. In Georgia.
No.
He's right the fuck there.
Well,
He knew what drink you were having. What made you think he wasn't in the same place as you?
If he wasn't a billionaire, he'll be prosecuted in seconds.
Yeah. All this is mad creepy.
what are you doing?
It only shows that when you're rich and powerful in hands, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here.
Mrs. Adams, delighted to meet you.
Something to drink, sir?
Gin and tonic. Hendrix if you have it, otherwise Bombay Sapphire. Cucumber with the Hendrix, lime with the Bombay.
I like him already.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, she's like assholes. It's obvious she's been through mad divorces.
Yeah, that'd be a nice ending to this movie. He ditches her and goes to the mom.
Alright, that would be interesting.
Rule 7, clause 5.
Yes, contracts.
We'll let it go. Let's not talk about the contract right now.
How was your dinner?
She's a friend. That's all.
She's a child abuser.
I confide in her.
How does he seem today, Taylor?
Preoccupied, I'm afraid.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
So she's living there now?
That's not gonna work.
Maybe she already was living in.
What?
No, I thought only your weekends.
Oh,
Well, then
maybe.
tell them that they don't have 24.
Maybe it is a weekend.
That is unacceptable. I need to know. Just keep me informed.
Your whole leg is up. A whole leg's not even touching the ground.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, I think this is holding it up. It's actually doing it favors.
Is everything okay?
Nothing that concerns you.
I can leave. Do you want me to go?
No. No, that's the last thing I want. I want you to be in the playroom in 15 minutes.
Sounds so sad. Everything you play is so sad.
Why are you seeing nothing about his company?
Me too. said he received.
Yeah.
You don't understand his business.
Because he wanted to.
Like, at least explore that other side of him. Like he is a two-dimensional.
True. It's like this whole thing makes it feel like he doesn't have a job. Because it's like, what does he even do? He spends all of his time with her.
Exactly. Chasing her down, stalking her.
Why won't you let me in?
Asking the same questions over and over.
We should be
No.
Like normal people.
Yeah.
Like, this was made abundantly clear well before you signed the contract. Just don't, you dumbass. Just leave.
It plays into what females want. They rather date assholes and try to train them.
I think it's a little redundant, don't you?
So then the rules are redundant too?
No. The rules stand.
So everyone a good guy.
What if I break them?
Then there'll be consequences.
Punishment.
Yes.
Why do you want to punish me?
Anna.
Because
Why do you
he's
want to hurt me?
a sicko.
I would never do anything to you that you couldn't handle.
But why do you even want to do anything to me at all, Christian?
Oh God!
I think I told you you'd never look at me the same way again.
So there is a reason.
Really?
Tell me.
You signed a contract. You consented to all of this shit. What are you talking about?
People are stupid.
Do you want to punish me right now?
Yes.
She's so surprised.
I want to punish you right now.
What if I told you that I feel the same way about being punished as you do about me touching you? Would you still want to punish me then?
No. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't need to.
Why?
Yes.
This is a
Why
rip-off
do you
of the
need
Twilight.
to?
Because it's the way I am!
But at least they did the relationship better in Twilight. It was actual love between them. It was actual feelings, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Their relationship made more sense to me.
Fucked up.
I can't actually watch this movie. I said this movie I was never going to see ever again. Mm-hmm. The reviews I heard this movie is terrible. This is a universally hated movie.
Show me then.
I see why. I can't say I blame anybody for not liking this movie. Because I sure as fuck don't either.
Like, what are you even talking about right now? Him opening
I
up.
need you to show me what you want to do to me.
It's like she has these feelings for this guy. I don't know where this shit comes from. You don't even know this nigga.
It comes from her ass. She pulls it out of her ass.
Because he's rich, that's why.
Show me how bad it
Because
can
you're
be.
rich.
I want you to show me the worst.
And powerful and intimidating.
It's the only way I can understand.
Then why do you want to understand this nigga? You don't know this nigga. God is caught up in things that they can't have, man. They want, as people want things that they can't have.
True.
And they want to change people that they think is unchangeable.
Uh-huh.
They like the challenge, and that's their problem.
Yeah. She's a dumbass.
Keep that line. I think that line makes a lot of sense. And people's gonna resonate with that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will resonate that for this movie's a dumbass.
Bend over. I'm gonna hit you 6 times. And you're gonna count with me. Count, Anastasia.
What?
Luckily, they get paid a lot of money for these movies.
Mm.
3.
I like to see the interviews for this movie. You know, those press junkets.
Yeah.
So they were talking about the movie.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Six picks. Oh my god, we over already, man. Alright, 13 minutes. Alright.
No, don't fucking touch me.
You just was okay with you. They said you was too. Oh my god.
This is what you want. You want to see me like this.
You consented to it.
Don't come near me.
Oh my god, what?
This is giving me pleasure.
What is wrong with this person?
What's wrong with everyone
What's
here?
wrong with everybody in this movie? Oh my god.
Don't. Don't you dare come near me.
You just told him to do it. Show me your worst, and I am mad that he did it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you literally asked for it.
It's like because she's hoping that deep down he'll be like, "No, I love you." It's the most underdeveloped.
Yes, I get it.
It's the most underdeveloped movie we've ever watched.
Yes.
One of the most underdeveloped stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, haha, puns are hilarious.
What an underdeveloped storyline.
Okay, you're pushing it.
Dude, that's actually a terrible name. Why would you say underdeveloped?
It's a good name.
We're underdeveloped, though.
Mm-hmm.
We should be overdeveloped.
No, because that just sounds like we're overcompensating.
Yes, we both have small penises. And action now.
Please don't hate me.
Show you an
never
asshole.
do that to me again.
You signed a contract. He can sue you. Oh, you're not worried about being in court? Can you even maintain legal fees?
Is this
in
contract?
the contract, does it cover your retainer?
Is this contract itself legally binding? Is there an exit clause? Is there a loophole?
No,
Like
no
what?
one knows. The contract.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the contract, Nick. This movie's an asshole.
I'm not what you want.
No, you're everything that I want.
I've fallen in love with you.
Why? Why?
Good question.
No, Annie, you can't love me.
Why are you rewinding?
This is fantastic development.
No, Annie, you can't.
Oh my god, the movie's almost over, just let it end!
No, I don't like it.
I've fallen in love with you.
Why? He just beat the shit out of you.
She's a dumbass.
He whacked your bottom. It really hurt. And how you love him? Ah, fuck the relationship business.
No, Annie, you can't love me.
It's not in the contract. So you can't love him. It's not legally binding.
I need you to leave.
It's his crib.
Please.
This movie makes no sense.
It hasn't for the last 2 hours. What makes you think it started now?
This movie makes no sense. The rest of it was okay. It was understandable. You know what I'm saying? But it's just really stupid right here.
This whole movie's fucking stupid.
I know. It was snowing. It was raining.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
like my
raining.
car back.
Taylor already sold it.
And I'd like the money he got for it.
I'll send you a check. Taylor will take you home.
If she was out for money, it would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Stop. No.
Red. Is it over? No. 8 minutes still.
Christian.
Like in the beginning.
Alright, so it's time to review this piece of fucking shit.
As you could tell, we have different attire on. At least I do, I think. So we waited a few days after because we just had to. We had to take in the many nuances of this fantastic movie.
Oh, yes.
To give us a good review.
Because this movie is just so deep and nuanced and crap.
Mm-hmm. Has very strong character development, character arcs, motivations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Truly, something for the Criterion Collection, that's for sure.
Yes. This movie was thought-provoking, enthralling, in a kind of captivating story. That just had you on the edge of my seats, especially with the talks about anal fisting. I mean, my God.
Yes, to anal fist or not to anal fist. What a great quote.
And then when the whole scene with the beautiful cinematography with the way when you're in like a corporate office with this very mysterious red LED that's shining from inside of a wall.
No, yeah.
Inside of a glass wall.
You mean the sweet 60 contract sign?
Yeah. And that really set the tone for the hotness that was occurring at the moment. The hotness that was occurring at the moment, which was none other than
the contract
scene. We're just going through what they can and can't do.
Mm-hmm.
No, anal fisting is a little too much. Maybe spanking. You know what I mean? That shit was just so hot and sexy, got me so hot and bothered.
Yeah.
Like, this
totally.
was easily... This would be the greatest film in the whole entire world, and this was meant to be a softcore for PMSing mommies in the valley who have, like, trouble at home, you know what I'm saying? And they need to get away from their lives, from taking the kids to soccer practice and school and ballet dance recitals, and their husbands is cheating or they divorce soccer moms or some shit, you know what I mean? And they have to hold up in a little bubble bath and go into this magical world. Like, if I was that, this would be the most perfect movie in the whole entire universe of movie telling.
Okay.
If I was that, this movie's fantastic. Anastasia Steele, like, what kind of fucking name is that? I mean, like, I don't know anybody. That's literally a porn stage name.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it's.
All this movie's showing is if you're rich and powerful, you can do what the hell you want.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, the dude stalked her at her job. Dude, dude, like Ted Bundy much?
Yeah, like, the dude talked to her like once before that. And even then, it wasn't exactly like the steamiest conversation.
It's like the softcore porn you just skip on Cinemax late night because it's too much talking and not enough sex.
Yeah, like just fuck.
I mean, they had like one scene that could have been really hot, and he was pumping her shit on the bed. He's in the doggy style, and then he just and then they just cut away. I'm like, you're getting some sexy scene, raunchy scene, and then you just scrap that away.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a porn movie without the reward of you busting a nut.
Exactly.
Because there's nothing really too much for me to like latch onto.
And to build on top of that, like, for something that's marketed as a BDSM movie, there really isn't a lot of that in this movie.
No, it's not the worst thing. There's a spank away with a fucking swaddle.
That's it.
I mean, that's it. And then she's like, you hit me. Even though she just asked for it.
Even though she got hit earlier, but getting it 6 times, that's where she draws the line.
Yeah. You gave me 6 slaps.
He gave me
I'm
6 in a row.
Even though I asked you for it.
If it was 5 in a row, I would have stayed. But 6, that's where I draw the line.
She has no development. My main beef is like this. She has no development. You know what I mean? We don't know who she is. We don't know her interest.
Well, how can she have development if she has no fucking character to begin with?
Well, that contributes because in the beginning we still nothing that alludes to what kind of character she is.
Yeah.
I mean, she just goes to school. We know she has a 4.0 and that's it. And she's shy for some reason.
She's kind of shy, yeah.
And I think her mom has a kind of
only characteristic.
And her mother's kind of a slut because she marries a bunch of different men. That's the only thing we know about her. We know nothing about her to shape her as a character.
No,
nothing that gives her any kind of desire.
We have no
motivation.
idea. We have no idea what she likes, or she just likes what she plans for in the future. We don't get a sense.
At least has some kind of a relationship where you're not being sexually satisfied.
Yeah,
but you're a good girl.
At least
somebody that's.
Or at least you could have easily turned this around and have her not even know what she wants. Like she could just be like another lost youth trying to figure her way in the world. There's plenty of those, so that would make sense.
But you can still do that. Like she just knows she's not satisfied, but she knows exactly what she wants. There's a lot of women and men too. People just feel like that. You know what I mean? So that would make sense. But they don't even describe her as that. She has no other pride. She's basically a virgin. Nothing. You know what I mean?
Like she might as well be if she's not.
I think she did. I think they said she was a virgin, but it's like.
Yeah, it's like the whole thing is like she. Like, I think making her a virgin was a mistake because, like, I agree with you. That she should have had sex before so she knows she's not getting what she needs. Like, this should be a story about somebody trying to figure out what they really want in a sexual relationship.
Exactly.
I completely agree.
And that would have justified a lot of shit that happened in this movie. Mm-hmm. It's like these movies, like, they just riding along. This movie just riding along without fucking, They trying to walk before they crawl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you didn't even establish your fucking. It's like you're building a home on no foundation. Like you know what I mean? A wave come in, your whole shit knock out because you have no foundation. I mean they just build this movie and then they have these stupid scenes with them flying over landscapes with this stupid pop music, they're having sex. Some pop music. It must be like 7-8 pop songs.
God, there's so many.
Just like I'm like why?
Like, how much money do you think they must have spent for the rights to all those songs?
I don't
it's crazy.
know.
It's crazy how much, like, music rights are expensive. So the fact that they wasted so much in the movie on that is like it's just so wasteful.
You don't know this fucking movie suck ass. My score for this gets a F on the report card, dude. Mm-hmm. This gets a fucking .08. This gets an anal fist out of 100. This gets a fucking butt plug out of 4.0. This fucking gets a pile of dog shit.
This gets a contract in lingerie.
Word. Contract in lingerie. This gets fucking. Man, this gets 6 slaps.
Slaps from the ass.
6 slaps in the ass out of 100. This shit just.
Yeah, this was yikes.
This gets a .8 for me out of 4.0. I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
0.8. This is trash.
Something like that.
It's like nothing, and that's only because it's shot decent.
Yeah, like even then, like I'd agree, like 0.8 or 0.9, somewhere in that area is right because like I typically don't want to go under 1 if it's something that's like shot or competently made, but like the color palette. Like that was the only thing it had going. That's the only thing it had going for it. Even then, the color palette kind of hurts it, so I can't even give it the full 1.
Give it the full 1.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that. Like, I have to do it. Why are you like this movie? Why are you like this?
I'd rather watch all the characters in that Jim Carrey Dr. Seuss movie than watch this movie.
I'd rather watch Cat in the Hat than watch this movie.
I just want Cat in the Hat.
Really?
I'd rather watch Pinocchio in that fucking wheel for 10 hours straight.
I'd rather watch Pinocchio. I'd rather watch Pinocchio get his nose ripped off and take it up the ass with his own nose for 10 hours straight.
I'd rather listen to Nickelback on repeat.
I'd rather listen to Nickelback on repeat while having my balls crushed into dust.
Okay. I guess you're into that Christian Grey shit.
You are?
I'd rather get waterboarded or getting my nuts crushed when I watch this movie.
I would rather be that woman from Evil Dead It's raped by the tree.
I'd rather be the reporter in Cannibal Holocaust than watch this fucking movie.
I'd rather be the actor who said the notoriously bad line from Troll 2 and have that on my reel permanently.
Yo,
oh my god!
I'd rather walk into any project in Brownsville and tell the most scariest nigga to suck my dick and chill it. Then watch this movie. Oh man, this movie's terrible. This is awful. Like, why does this exist? And it made so much money. It made like $500 million. Why?
I'd rather.
This ain't no Harry Potter. This got werewolves in it. Fuck is watching this movie for?
Yeah, like if Valentine didn't take her job off, this movie could have been rated PG.
I'd rather go on a car ride. I'd rather be a hot young blonde chick back in the 70s going on a car ride with Ted Bundy than watch this movie.
I'd rather watch the scene from Transformers 2 where John Turturro looks up at the robot balls on repeat for 5 years straight than watch this movie.
I'd rather be Optimus Prime in that movie by the midpoint than watch this movie.
I'd rather be dead. I'd rather be buried in the ocean right between Megatron and Osama bin Laden than watch this movie.
I'd rather make a film with Michael Bay than watch this movie.
I'd rather make a film with David A.R. White than watch this movie.
Oh God. I'd rather get tickets to that band that guy's not dead.
Oh, the Newsboys.
I have a ticket to the Newsboys concert and watch the whole news concert.
I'd rather
for fucking hours than.
I would rather make the music video for that song than watch this movie.
It's not a bad gig. I'd rather be the professor in the last scene of that movie than watch this movie.
I'd rather be the dude that gets eaten on the toilet in Jurassic Park.
I'd rather get fingered by Freddy Krueger than watch this movie.
I'd rather watch Electro have sex with all the Smurfs than watch this movie.
I'd rather compliment Tariq on being a great person than watch this movie.
I'd rather compliment Tariq for being played by a great actor than watch this movie. I know, that's really dickish.
Alright, man, later.
That's really dickish.
Later.
So, apologies to Tariq's actor. You're a cool dude, I guess. Yeah. Fuck.
I'd rather watch the...
Oh, we're still going.
I'd rather watch Superman 4 and one last thing. I'd rather watch Superman 4 and I'd rather be on that production team for that movie back in the days than watch this movie.
I'd rather be a producer on that movie.
Yeah, I'd be the owner of that production company for Superman 4 and watch this movie.
And lose all that money.
Yep.
Yes.
Fuck this movie.
You know, throughout the years, a lot of people have asked me, Fred, why the scarf? And I always tell them the same thing. Why don't you mind your own f***ing business, pal? I'm a cartoon star. I have more f***ing people telling me what I want to wear. So don't be afraid to express your true self. And remember, fashion first.